Hey everybody, Mark Ellert here. Welcome to Gratitude Journaling. This is something I'm going to share with you because it's been a really powerful tool that has helped benefit my life a lot, becoming grateful. It was a hard thing for me to do because I was negative Nancy all the time, but that's why I'm sharing this, gratitude journaling. When you start to kind of push yourself, when you force yourself to actually physically write out the things you're grateful for at the end of the day, it becomes more of a natural habit. You start to actually realize how much you really do appreciate things. When you tap into that positive juice and start actually appreciating the self-care, you sleep better. You wake up better in a better mood. You'll start doing it more often. See, that's the thing. I was negative Nancy. When I go to bed at night, I would think about why my day sucked. Even if it didn't, it was self-fulfilling prophecy. Even if I had a good day, made it to work on time, great day at work, this went well. I had some great breakfast. I made a great jam after work. I was jamming out on my drums. I love that beat. I wrote some good songs. Even if I had a great day, it was easy for me to just that one thing that went wrong. I would sit there and stare at it and just obsess with it and just let that disappointment be so strong that it would just let me dig a hole. And I would be obsessed with it. And I just tell myself that's why my day sucked, even when it didn't. It was something so minuscule and small. It really shouldn't have that much power and it shouldn't be affecting my day. And it even shouldn't affect it the next day. Like I said, when I go to bed, I think about that small thing that sucked. The next day, when I wake up, my day still sucks because I thought about that thing from the day before. And it's again, why hold on to that? But I became aware of it. Became aware it was creature habits, a feeling of familiarity. I was drawn to it. It was easy for, I'm a sensitive person. It was easy for me to get disappointed or upset about something. So it's easy for me to just hold on to that disappointment. When you start digging a hole, it's easy to just keep digging that hole, that rabbit hole effect, and let it perpetuate and get worse. Once you start climbing mountains and you start realizing how much you appreciate it, you start climbing mountains again. It's it becomes your new habit. That's why I'm sharing this. My gratitude journaling has helped me. It was always easy for me to be so focused on that disappointment and drawn to it. But the thing I've also learned in behavioral therapy, it's you can process it. Give yourself some compassion. Work through it. Okay, this is what happened. This is why I don't like it. This is what I can or can't change about it. This is why it's what I feel about it. Accept it. Go through that process. Give yourself that compassion. You're allowed to feel something for it. But if you can't change it, don't let it sit there and just stare at you and let it kill your day. You can't do anything about it. You can't change it. You've already had that initial disappointment that upset you. Don't hold on to it. Don't just don't hold on to it and just ride that negativity because you already kind of suffered with it. Don't keep punishing yourself. Don't punish yourself over something you already suffered through and went through the process. Do that one process where you can accept what you can or can't do, accept you can't do anything, give yourself that compassion and just move on with it. Then do your gratitude journaling. Start remembering why your day was great. Write down and appreciate all the good things that you did because that becomes your new habit. Once you start appreciating things, you start doing more things. When you tap into that feel good juice, it's something it's different. It's foreign. You haven't done it in a long time, but when you start doing it, damn, it feels good. Tap into that positive energy juice, and when you start doing it, you're gonna keep doing it. You appreciate the things throughout the day. It's like, and when you appreciate them, that's great. Give yourself a pat on the back. It's some good self care. You recognize that self care. It was good for you. It's healthy. You appreciate it, so you enjoy the after effect, and you're going to do it again. When you tell yourself you appreciate it, and when you realize how much you enjoy the appreciation, that feel good juice, keep doing it. Tap into it, and you're going to keep climbing mountains and setting goals, everybody. I'm sharing this because, again, negative Nancy over here, it's positive Pete, baby. I'm setting goals and doing things that I want to. It's easy for me to change my focus and not be negative focus and just see things a bad way. I can be able to change my outlook, have a positive filter, see things in a good way and appreciate my day and what was positive, and not just feel the need to be drawn towards those things and punish myself because I feel like I deserve it. It's like, no, I don't deserve that. I don't need to keep digging my hole. I'm gonna start climbing mountains, like I said, everybody. And I can do this. You can do it, everybody. Because the reason I'm making this is today, everybody, September 11th. Tomorrow, Tuesday, September 12th, is the 19-year anniversary for my attempted suicide. For those of you who know me, 19 years ago, I put a gun to my head at the age of 19. and caused a traumatic brain injury and total loss of vision for the rest of my life. And if I can be able to wake up and appreciate and be grateful for the things I have and not be focused on the negative, you can do it. Because old Mr. Negative Nancy over here, and this time of year is really hard for me. The struggle, the anniversary, the post-traumatic stress, I'd be drawn to that negativity. I could just stare at, what did you do to yourself? I could just punish myself and just be like, Mark, because of your attempt is basically you're blind now. You have a brain injury. Your life has changed so much. You've had to give up so much and sacrifice. Your life has been devastated and like it's been catastrophic in the change. And I can really just keep telling myself why my life sucks now ever since and staring at all the things that went wrong. But no, I could do that. The point I'm trying to make is I don't. It could be easy for me to be drawn to that and just be so pissed off and angry and just be miserable for the fact that I went blind from an attempted suicide and just be like, why did I do this to myself? And just keep that negativity. But no, I've learned that it's not healthy for me because then I'm not going to get out of bed. I'm not going to actually give a shit. I'm not going to do anything to help myself. I'm just going to stay there and not be happy. I'm just going to be miserable and beat myself up all day and not do anything to take care of myself. Be more likely for me to attempt again and not care. That rabbit hole, everybody. That's why I'm saying the gratitude is really powerful. I've learned to be grateful, and I can say, you know what? 19 years ago, you put a gun to your head point blank. You were found the next day and you survived. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the fact that I survived. I'm grateful for doctors being able to keep me alive. Grateful for the family and friends I've had who've been able to see me through everything. Grateful for the support system I have. I turn my negative filter around everybody. Instead of seeing it in a bad way, I really learned to take the good out of it and appreciate it for what it is. I've learned to be grateful. Gratitude journaling, everyone. If I can do it, you can do it. Every day when you start to write down the things you're grateful for, when you start noticing and you're doing and saying bad negative things to yourself, when you're going to bed at night and you're saying that negative talk like, man, your day sucked because stop yourself. Stop yourself from doing that and do a gratitude journal and write the things you're grateful for. And even something that helps too is use your sense of humor. Just be like, Mark's getting upset. Mark's getting upset. I'll say something to make myself accept the fact and acknowledge I'm mad and not happy, but make myself laugh about it so I can be able to laugh about it and chuckle and just let go a little bit. Do the things that make you happy, everybody. When you're pissed off, when you're trying to sleep, do something that makes you happy. During the day when you have low energy and don't feel good about it, I get up and I go play my drums. I'll play my guitar. I'll listen to some stand-up comedy. I'll write some things down that make me just chuckle. I'll do a gratitude journal, everybody. If I can do it, you can do it, everybody. Like I said, my anniversary is tomorrow, and that's why I'm making this, because I've learned how powerful and helpful gratitude and your gratitude journal can be. Everybody, be grateful. If I can do it, you can do it. Until next time, keep it sexy, make good choices, be grateful. I'll catch you on the flip side, baby.